Wagwan everyone, I hope you're doing well and welcome to my first football video on this channel. Two things before I get started. Happy Independence Day to Jamaica, my people them, that's where both of my parents are from. Yes, my mum and my dad are from, well, they're not from Jamaica, but they have Jamaican heritage from their parents. And yeah, my grandparents, yes, I know you're probably wondering, you're looking at me, what, huh? I thought you was mixed race. Those of you who know my mum, you probably think my dad's white. Those of you that know my dad probably thinks my mum's white. No, I am. They're just very light skin and yes, technically mixed race if you want to go into the history of it. But yeah, that's not this type of video. But anyways, yes, happy Independence Day to Jamaica. And yeah, we see what happened in the relay, the gold again for Jamaica. I'm sorry, off track. This isn't to do with the Olympics, it's to do with football. But yeah, to do that introduction video, a massive thank you to everyone. Honestly, I can't put into words how grateful I am for the love and support you've all shown me. Whether that's just clicking on the video, just watching it, liking it, commenting, subscribing, and even sending me sending me a message. Sorry, a message saying, "Oh, yo, do your thing, bro. Looking forward to it, etc." Yeah. Thank you so much. And then the big one that you guys have even shared it on your Facebooks, Instagrams, Snapchats. Thank you so much for sharing that and supporting me. And that is honestly motivating. And guys, I don't want to let you guys down. The fact that you're willing to do that and put yourself out there and even just believe in me and just let me know, guys, that's the motivation to do this. And I'm going to do it. And guys, there's gonna be haters out there. We're gonna come across the way. Of course there is, but that's if I get haters, that means I'm doing well. So thank you so much. And this is just the start. This is just the beginning. So, anyways, let's cut all the introduction. And yeah, speaking of the introduction, I'm gonna add an intro and an outro to my next videos. Next video is gonna come out on Sunday. But sorry, I need to stay on track, man. Stay on track. Come on. So, into this video today, we're going to be talking about the news of Lionel Messi. Why am I speaking so slowly, dramatically about that? I don't know. But yeah, to do with the news of Lionel Messi leaving Barcelona. I'm sure you guys, well, if you haven't, get out your rock. Come on, everybody's heard it. My mom's heard it. And she suggested to make this video as well. So come on. Yeah, my mom doesn't even like football. So come on, guys. You know about this news. I'm waffling. And this video is to do with the Lionel Messi news that he is going to leave Barcelona. I'm just a quick overview that off the top of my head, because I'm sure you've all seen the details of it. Those who are interested in football, those who are not interested in football, I'm sure you've seen it as well. It's all over the news because, yeah, that just shows with the player of Messi's caliber this is happening to. So basically, Barcelona can't afford to keep him because of financial and structural obstacles. So basically, Barcelona are in over 1.2 billion euros worth of debt. La Liga have imposed a salary cap on Barcelona because of their debt, and they have to reduce their wage bill by 200 million euros. They haven't been able to do that. Messi's been a free agent since the 1st of July. I forgot about that until I was searching it. It was kind of like, oh, they must have cancelled his contract when I first thought, but looked into it. Nope. And yeah, it was meant to be completed by the 5th of August, but that can't happen. So Barcelona and Messi have cut ties in the most ridiculous way possible without giving a proper send-off to fans or anything, or letting fans be able to appreciate anything. But this video, I'm just going to be talking about the possible teams that Messi could go to. And at the end, I'll talk about who I think he will go to. And it's a bit of a shout. And it's not who you're going to expect, I don't think. But yeah. So the three main teams that have been linked with him is Manchester City, PSG and Chelsea. So, if you guys haven't heard with the news with Manchester City and Pep Guardiola spoken about today. He said that Messi is not in his thoughts. Yeah, whatever. Like, it's Pep Guardiola again. I remember him saying that they can't afford to splash this amount of money, over 100 million on players. What have we just seen? Yesterday, Jack Grealish signed, and he spoke about that today. We was able to get Jack because he had a release clause. Yeah, you make it sound like you got Jack Grealish for cheap, over £100 million. Yeah, for Jack Grealish. I'll talk about that in next week's video in a bit more depth as I go into Manchester City as well, because I'm doing a Premier League preview, by the way, for all 20 teams, and it's going to be like a prediction like type of thing. So yeah, I'll give you more details when the video is due to come. So yeah, Manchester City linked with Lionel Messi. They were linked with Lionel Messi before this whole current contract saga. I mean, when it all began, technically, when Messi said he wanted to leave Barcelona during when it was the presidential elections with Joan Laporta. Joan Laporta was appointed, and he said, "No, we're going to keep Messi. We'll do everything we can." They tried, and they couldn't do it. So Messi's been linked with them, given Pep Guardiola, managed him before. Manchester City can afford him. They can afford the wages. I'm just not sure if they can actually do it due to financial fair play. That's another story, given Manchester City's previous, issues with financial fair play, where they nearly got kicked out of the Champions League. But somehow got through that as well. So that is one of the reasons why I don't think he'll go Manchester City, by the way. Also, the signing of Jack Grealish. Signing of Jack Grealish is a big signing for Manchester City. He's their highest paid player and also wearing the number 10 shirt. And that was obviously agreed, and everything was sorted with that before this Messi news broke. Before even they would have even probably got word of this happening with Messi. So yeah, and also to do with, and another reason why I don't think he will end up going Manchester City, their squad is already quite bloated in terms of players that want to leave, who know that they're not going to get much game time this season. Pep Guardiola spoke today. He said there's at least 3 or 4 players that want to leave, and he named that Bernardo Silva is going to be one of them. I'm not too sure if Bernardo Silva will end up leaving in this transfer window, given the amounts of financial problems these teams in Europe are in. See Bernardo Silva willing to move to. Within England, I don't think he'll go Chelsea. They've already got players in that position, and yeah, they're linked with Messi and Lukaku. I think Liverpool, don't think they'll be willing to pay. Not sure if Man City will be willing to sell to Liverpool, and they've already got Salah, and he's not going to start there. May start. It could start in centre midfield actually for them, but I don't think they'll be willing to pay the money, or Man City will be willing to sell. Manchester United, no, given Sancho, Bruno, Pogba, Teton, and they can't even get Van de Beek in the team. So yeah, and anyone else really? Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool. Oh yeah, and he's not going to come to Arsenal, is he? He's not going to want to come to Arsenal. I'm sure Arsenal, as an Arsenal fan, I'd love Bernardo Silva to come to the Emirates. Not going to happen. So he's not going to want to come. I don't think so. And yeah, we might see links come out soon, but not anything credible, I don't think. So I don't think Bernardo Silva will end up leaving, and I think that Manchester City players will struggle to leave given the situation of the world in football at the moment and in real life, with these major businesses and corporations struggling financially due to revenue losses. The next team that has been heavily linked with Lionel Messi is Paris Saint-Germain, PSG. So with PSG, the latest news when this video is recording is that they are very confident of signing Lionel Messi, and contract talks are progressing well. So they are in the initial stages so far, and this is talking about the structure of the contract, how it will be paid, and I think that they're all in line with how, and Messi and his representatives are getting what they want as well, and they're happy with the payments, and they're happy with how it's going to be structured. But there's a big but: financial fair play approval. That is what PSG are now waiting on. I really can't see financial fair play in UEFA agreeing to this, to be honest, given the wages that Neymar is on, Mbappe, Di Maria, the wages that Wijnaldum, Ramos and Donnarumma will be on, as well as new signing Hakimi. But those three in particular, Donnarumma, Ramos and Wijnaldum, I don't think it will happen at all. So the next team, and I think will end up going to, yes, you guessed it, is Chelsea. I think that he will go to Chelsea. Some of you are probably like, what? Given the news that's coming out with PSG, then probably see Chelsea as the least likely, given the news. But basically, here's the reasons why I think he will end up. And I think that Messi going to Chelsea will suit him best for the end of his career. And and why it would suit Chelsea best and why it could be a possibility. So, one, Chelsea can afford him. We know that. Two, Roman Abramovich will be willing to pay whatever it takes to get Messi in the club, where in terms of his contract, given that they will be a free. And I still think that if they got Messi, they're still going to get Lukaku either way. Like, whether they get Messi or not, Lukaku's going to go, I think. I know there's reports today that Inter Milan are having second thoughts, etc. But yeah, I think that Lukaku will kind of force his way through there. But in terms of Messi, I think it makes a lot of sense for him as well to move to Chelsea, given his age profile, given the age profile of the Chelsea attackers. They're quite young, with players like Hudson-Odoi, Christian Pulisic, Kai Havertz, Timo Werner's quite young, remember, Mason Mount, and those types of players. He'll be able to come in there, help them grow, and then as soon as he's ready to retire, or whenever he decides to have his next move, they'll just be hitting their prime years. Chelsea will be instant favourites with Messi there for me. Instant favourites to win in every competition that they're in. The Premier League, Champions League, given how Premier League, Champions League, FA Cups, League Cups, Super Cups, Club World Cups, you name it. Chelsea could definitely win it with Messi, and I think they would be more favourites than Manchester City to do it. So, given that, and the reasons why, strong defence that's already been proven to beat the likes of Manchester City multiple times. Midfield, ridiculous. Balance, you got Jorginho, who is the defensive midfielder, and Kante, who is more of the box-to-box, which some of you guys may be thinking, what? Huh? Kante. If you watch the Chelsea game, if you watch Chelsea play this season, who's the deepest? Who's going to be in the first third for Chelsea's defence, the middle third, compared to Kante, who you'll see him across all three parts of the pitch? Yeah, believe me, it's crazy. It's a myth. I don't understand how people think that Kante is still a centre defensive midfielder. Just because his traits and his attributes and the best things about Kante in terms of his ability, he's winning the ball back, he's reading the game, interceptions. He does that quite high up the pitch, so he's not really a defensive midfielder. So yeah, given that and how that will work with Messi, he'll just win the ball, give it to Messi, goal, Chelsea. I mean, it's not that simple, but it kind of could be that simple for Chelsea with Lionel Messi, given how good those two players are. So yeah, and the balance that they'd have, and Messi would easily be able to slot into that front three, into that fluid front three, whereas Timo Werner last season played as a striker but drifted out to the left a lot. Kai Havertz came inside and the width was provided by Reece James or Aspilicueta at times, or Callum Hudson-Odoi during the start on that right hand side, and then Mason Mount drifting in off the left and the width provided by Alonso, Chilwell, Emerson for a couple of games. I think everything that you think. If I'm wrong, if you think I'm an idiot, Tariq, no way, he ain't going Chelsea. I don't think he'd suit Chelsea. But for me, those are just a few reasons. I'd like to go in depth a little bit more, but I need to wrap this up, get ready for bed. I'm feeling tired now. You can probably see it in my eyes. But yeah, another video coming as well on Sunday. Yes, on Sunday. I'm recording that tomorrow and releasing it on Sunday. So that's going to be 3 uploads, but technically 2 football. So yeah, the introduction video is just a little short one. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and get interacting with me please, whether it's on these YouTube comments, send me a message, anything. If you don't have my message, get in the comments, I'll be there anyway. So yeah guys, have a great weekend. I hope you stay safe and look forward to seeing you in the next video, and enjoy yourself. Take care guys.